Go.
Good morning, everyone.
This afternoon.
It's
This
afternoon.
is period 2. It's still morning.
Okay.
It's still morning.
The clock must be broken
It's still
then.
morning. My
You should
watch
probably
is
call
still
the janitor to fix that clock then.
I have. They don't ever come. Well, we've been talking about entrepreneurialism, entrepreneurs, characteristics, and we've been talking about resources and capital. Today we are going to talk about the financial resources and capital that are needed to get the things we need to start up a business or a venture. It doesn't have to necessarily be a business. And the process that an entrepreneur would go through in acquiring those. So we're going to do a little bit of review, things we've talked about. What are some resources or things that would be needed to start up or create, Steve, a venture? Steve, can you name one?
I didn't hear the question.
Okay, I know it's early, but let's try to wake up and make sure we're all listening. What are some resources needed to start up or create a venture? What are some things
Resources?
that an entrepreneur might need to start up or create a venture? Well, I'll come back to you. Think about it. Carla?
Money.
Money. Okay. Anybody else?
An idea?
An idea. I do need that. Good answer, Steve. Matt?
Sorry.
That's a good answer. Let's give Matt a chance, DJ.
I don't know.
Okay, I'll come back to you, Matt. DJ, go ahead.
Maybe equipment.
Equipment. Ready yet, Matt?
No.
Okay. Brittany? Any other
Employees.
Right?
But for employees, do they necessarily have to have an employee?
Not necessarily, but they may need it. These are just, not all ventures are going to be the same. They may need employees, they may not. What would be another name for employees? What type of resource would that be?
Labor.
Human trafficking.
Human, yes. And it's only going to be trafficking if we're moving them from place to place. Anybody else?
How do you move
Brianna?
them? Do they go in containers?
Usually they go on a vehicle.
Oh, okay.
Brianna?
What do we have on the board again?
Money, idea, equipment, employees. Come back to me.
Okay. Carla?
A facility, like a place that they're going to have their business, whether it's their home or somewhere else.
Oh, I got one.
Okay.
Materials.
A computer.
That could go under materials
Or equipment.
or equipment. So this is a pretty good list. How are we going to get all of these things to start up this venture?
Money.
Steal a bank.
We hope that nobody's stealing them. The bank,
Your mom or dad.
mom or dad.
People who give you money.
What do you know what those are called?
Investors.
Right. Matt?
Angels.
I don't know.
Well, we are going to be getting our computers. I'll let this table go first. So I'm passing these out. You guys can get your computers.
I got it.
Off the computer cart. We're supposed to go early.
As a group? As a group?
As a group, yes. We're doing this as a group.
Here, she's going this one.
So as always, our objectives are up on the board. I want you as a group to identify some sources of financial resources by using your computers and searching for entrepreneur, investors, how to acquire funds, different things. And I also want you on the other side of that sheet to describe the process that you would go through to get those funds. Or materials, or whatever you're going to need to start up.
We can use our computers.
Yes, please use your computer.
Where's your computer?
I'm going to take it.
So I want you to gather the information by identifying the sources of financial resources or capital.
Steve, this is a group effort.
And then investigate and explore the process that you would need to go through to
We're
obtain those.
partnered with Christina.
So,
When I'm going to give you a little bit of time to do this. When we're done as a group, start thinking about which one you're going to summarize because we're going to share. So that if you found some that other groups didn't, you can also include those.
We have to go to Facebook to connect to the internet first. But that's for real though.
Okay. Facebook is blocked here at the school.
who's that?
Twitter's not at mine.
Yes.
Twitter's not at ours. YouTube, you have to put a password though. It's nice so that my teacher has a password to override any of that stuff though. You can't get on it?
It won't let me on.
Source of resource. ID.
Really?
Really?
Markets.
So you want us to look for a loan?
You want to look for
Shark Tank.
something that you can use
Go on Shark Tank.
to acquire these.
Like my Uncle
So you're
Vinny?
not necessarily looking for money.
It won't let
Where
me
would
on.
you go to get the money? And what process would you have to go through to get that? So where could you get the money?
From the bank.
Okay. What process are you going to have to go through at the bank to get it? Possibly. There could be other things.
I found resources to quit smoking.
Okay,
Does that
well,
count?
don't
Do
need
you
those.
actually need to do that?
Yes, she does. I can smell it on her.
You're not even 18. Go to jail.
So,
Now this is
You can always
resources
ask my
capital,
Uncle
but
Vinny.
where do you go to get
He has
that?
money.
Remember, these are what you
You get a loan in a bank.
Do you guys-
He gives loans.
I see a lot of people writing these down. These are what you named that an entrepreneur will need to start up the venture, but how are you going to get these?
so those
Is what
go
you're
in the
looking
source
for.
pot.
Wait,
Well, I
Uncle
don't
Vinny, that
understand
sounds like
the
the
assignment.
mafia.
He's not mafia.
Steve. Yeah, I don't get it now.
Okay.
Source
There's
of
no such thing.
source of resource slash
The
capital.
Amish mafia,
like,
that's
the
on
source
TLC.
for money would be a
Right.
bank.
How are you going
And
to
then
get
process would be like a loan, or I mean,
His name is
application
Vincent
for loan.
Right.
Calabrese.
it? Process, you would have
Source of resource would
to
be like
apply for a loan. Think out of the box. Where else could you get
Whoa, you're moving.
money? I know, I've been all over the room.
Typed in for
Sorry.
Google.
You're fine.
we need a
It's been
third
right on
column.
there, so you're good.
We need a third column.
So remember, these are the things that you said that an entrepreneur would need. But where are you going to get those? Those are the things you're going to find. And then what process you would have to go through.
I want to go first, please.
Yeah.
Did you find some?
Yes.
Are you excited about it?
We'll start
The one.
speaking in a foreign
Okay.
language. Choose a business.
I have one similar.
No, this one.
Source of
Which one are you excited about?
That's what I'm saying.
It's a possibility. That's a good one. Very out of the box thinking. Very creative.
Stole that one from you, not gonna lie.
I know, she's cheating.
It's a group,
found
it's a
a
group
effort.
website, upstart.com.
Does it have a lot of places that
There's
you
that place that G4
explain
talked
things?
about. Like, you can actually, like,
Well, she has a video.
There's a
they'll
website.
file something and then people will invest money like $2 at a time.
Yeah, it's a
I don't know what it's
website.
called. I'm gonna write down that website that you shoot money.
What's that website that Gene Ford told us about? What's that website that Gene Ford told us about? Where like you can put on your ideas and people can like invest in them.
Oh, yeah.
So basically, people who can't get money, almost like looking for angel investors.
Are you guessing? Are you using your computer? There could be ones on there that. Remember this. You have technology to use, so use it. Other times you might not. And I know that all of you love to use your computers.
School's internet is too slow.
You can use your phone.
No, that's mine.
But make sure I don't catch you texting.
Well, what's the,
You're not gonna catch them.